All right, fight fans, it's your boy Mr. Clutch with Betting with Babies. We've got a UFC fight night tonight, Dos Santos versus Fizdev. And we've got a 5-fight parlay that we just posted on the page. So I want to give you a little bit of background, make sure you've got the stats right as you head to your UFC events tonight. That way you can put in the bet, but you could also talk about why that's the bet that you're going with for tonight. So the first fight, we've got Treyshawn Gore up against Cody Brundage. Treyshawn Gore is from the Ultimate Fighter last season. He was a runner-up. I think he took his final match a little bit too lightly. Had a really good fight, but a tough matchup and lost in a decision. Since then, Gore's been tough. He's really strong. He's got knockout power. I like the matchup against Brundage. That's why we took him as the first fight in our parlay. That's on the prelim. The next fight we have is also on the prelim. It's Jamie Malarkey. Jamie Malarkey is going up against Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson is a veteran in the fight game, but he's on a similar trajectory as Donald Cerrone. He's lost his last few fights. He has not looked good. His chin is weaker than it used to be. And we like Malarkey to kind of maul him a little bit here, overpower him with some strength. He's got to avoid the first 90 seconds of this fight. Michael Johnson has speed. He's still got some power left. So play a little bit defense in the beginning, attack, get him to the mat. We like Malarkey to win this probably before it gets to the judges. From there, we move to the main event. We've got Said Nurmagomedov up against Douglas Silva. Nurmagomedov is just not a name you go up against in the UFC, and you definitely don't bet against it in the UFC. So Said is 15-2, is on a 10-fight win streak. Makes a lot of sense here why we put him in this fight parlay. We're going to lock him in as our third fighter to win, and that's on the main card. From there, we go to Borralho. Sure, I'm not getting that right. The Brazilian up against Ahmed Pastryan. Terrible with these names, but we'll post this ticket on the page. Borralho, 11-1, going up against Ahmed at 7-1. These are two great fighters. We like the southpaw against the orthodox matchup. This guy's a little bit tricky as well. He'll throw elbows, he'll throw knees from all angles. He can beat you on his back. He can take your neck. There's a lot of ways that he can win this fight. And we like the fact that he's got a big reach advantage. 75-inch reach against a 71-inch reach against a really, exciting fighter in the octagon is how we took Borralho as our fourth fighter in the parlay. And then the fifth one in the main event, we've got Rafael Dos Santos against Rafael Fizdev. Both fighters, not much of a difference between height and reach, 71-70. Fizdev's a switch fighter. He is really, really exciting to watch. Rafael Dos Santos has been in this game for a long time. He's knocked out many people, he's submissioned many people, and he just continues to get better and better. So by no means are we overlooking Rafael Dos Santos, but this is the fight that Fizdev wanted. This is the fight that he's been training for. This is really the opportunity to catapult himself into the top 5 in that division and really put his name on the map in the UFC roster. And so we expect fireworks in this fight, but we like Fizdev to get the best of him and win this fight. Is it a decision? Is he going to win before it gets to the judges? I'm not really sure. It could go any other way, but I think he matches the toughness here against Dos Santos and wins this fight to close out the parlay. So that's a 5-fight parlay at plus 510. This is Betting with Babies, your host, Mr. Clutch. Whether you follow or fade, let's make some cash.